Hey everyone, and welcome to day 9 of my horror movie review marathon, and I've got your Saw movie review. Do you want to play a game? Two men find themselves in a rundown bathroom with one person being ordered to kill the other or his family will die. As far as the story goes, James Wan directs this 2004 horror movie where someone named Jigsaw is kidnapping these victims and making them decide for themselves how much blood will they shed to stay alive. Obviously, right off the bat, that seems like a really freaky and creepy concept. I mean, the opening sequence alone, especially in any of these Saw movies, just really gives the sense of what kind of traps these people get into. It's absolute madness. Especially what goes into having all these really strange ideas. These concepts are insane, and I think that was one of the things that almost turned me off watching this movie. And you have this one woman who we see that has her head caught in this bear trap. She has limited time to get herself out of it, and it's just the way that it goes down is just absolutely terrifying. The story as a whole, especially when it gets out of that moment and you start to focus on these two guys who are trapped, and obviously they don't know how much time they're going to have before one of them goes crazy and starts to chop off their own limbs. So they better make it out quick. As far as the casting goes, you've got Carrie Ellis, who plays Dr. Gordon, or as Jigsaw would like to say, Dr. Gordon. Lee Winnall, who helped James Wan write this film. He's been in other movies with him before, so that was a nice collaboration right off the bat. You've got Tobin Bell, who is in this. If you've seen the other Saw movies, you know he is basically the heart of these films. I really like the role that he plays in here because it's very small, but what you make of it, it gets pretty insane. Michael Emerson, who plays this really creepy guy, and of course he's going to be creepy in every movie that he's in, so you gotta watch out for this dude, because you never know, he might just snap. You've got Danny Glover, who plays one of the detectives. The cast just seems very natural at what they do. Things that I did like about this movie, obviously the concept is something that I hadn't seen in a horror movie before the Saw movies. And I felt like it was just really sick and twisted. Even with that little puppet thing, it really creeped me out. But the things that I didn't really like about this movie, I'm not a huge fan of these movies, and I've managed to try to get through most of the Saw movies that I could, stomach. No pun intended. And I had to try watching this without gagging. I don't really like having to watch people getting tortured left and right, and I know it gets worse as the series goes on. Seeing how it all went down, even with the film's plot twist, I felt like it was more like watching the movie Seven, which I actually enjoyed more than this. The fact that this is a low-budget movie, I mean, you really start to see that this, I feel like, is the best of the Saw movies, and it just goes downhill from there. I don't honestly know what to make of this whole series, even though I love James Wan as a director, him being influenced by the success of the Blair Witch Project, which I just reviewed yesterday. I just could not get into this movie whatsoever. So overall, I would say that Saw is just not the movie for me, and it did have its moments, but there's moments in this movie that I just want to forget. I would recommend seeing this movie if you're into this kind of stuff. I mean, I don't know, Are you the type of person to watch these torturous Saw movies? I would give this 3 hearts on the heart rate scale. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought of Saw, and come back tomorrow for day 10 of my horror movie review marathon. And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates. Come back every week for a Child Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. And I will see you guys later.